Donald Trump got elected. Ooh, child.
That orange individual in the White House.
Trump too, but like, ugh.
Everybody keeps saying Trump.
I mean, like, the easy answer is Trump. I think Zika also happened.
Oh, who died? Somebody died.
I distinctly remember when I was abroad that the Charlottesville riot was happening.
I remember a lot of different sports teams were winning for no reason. Why was the Cleveland Cavaliers, why were they winning? I don't know. The Cubs, why do the Cubs need to win?
XXX Tentacion died, Mac Miller died, Lil Peep died. Like within the same year, Nipsey Hussle just died, Aretha Franklin died. I'm gonna be the one on this video talking about all the people that died, RIP.
What I was paying attention to were all the new Black movies.
Obama was president my freshman year, that was lit.
Moonlight, Get Out, Sorry to Bother You.
Northwestern actually did good things in sports for a change.
I'm the outgoing president of Northwestern Community Ensemble, the gospel choir here on campus. And I just love the choir. It's the best of both worlds. I get to be around Black people, I get to sing, and I get to praise God.
One of my favorite Black orgs is NCE, gospel choir. We be singing, we be having fun. And it's just one of those spaces where it was really a time where I felt like I could be myself and just enjoy the people that I'm around.
The Black Mentorship Program in Northwestern's Community Ensemble. One thing I love about the Black Mentorship Program is that we are challenged to kind of explore what it means to be Black people on this campus and just in the United States, and also affirming each other in our identity.
FMO, NABJ, all of these different beautiful, orgs that we have. But Delta has been my just heart and the best thing that I've ever been a part of in college, outside of college, and I'm so happy that I get to take that with me throughout the rest of my life, and I'm so thankful for the bond that I've created with my sorors.
Slim pickings here.
My favorite Black professor is probably Professor Hesse. That's my dog.
Mary Patillo, she's like a second mom to me, has guided me through many, many steps during my time at Northwestern because she was my posse mentor. And then I also think of my Professor Petty, probably one of the few reasons why I stayed in RTVF. Just one of those professors that really, really cares, has a lot of knowledge, but also has like super interesting classes.
I took 2 classes with Ruel Rogers, and they were both 2 of my favorite classes at Northwestern. He's an amazing professor, and I highly suggest that anybody that hasn't taken his class that isn't graduating, you should take his classes.
Of course, Daphne. I see her almost every day because I'm in the Black House almost every day.
Daphne for sure. Daphne is a great person. Daphne has been a great mentor, a great resource for me. And I probably don't tell her enough, but I do appreciate, having gotten the chance to get to know Daphne.
The Bursar sit-in in the Black House. And I think that was around the time that I was first becoming coordinator and really immersing myself in a different way into the Black community.
Being a part of NCE, like our concerts have been some of my greatest and favorite times at Northwestern. Being in that space where like we just love each other unconditionally, and it's like regardless of your background and where you come from, like we are family.
Probably getting flown to Qatar.
Going to South Africa and being able to connect with some of the students, because a lot of the Black grad students, we have different, we do different things, but when a lot of us went to South Africa, we were able to connect on a deeper level.
I did a pre-orientation program called BioExcel, and I came from a predominantly white institution, and I never felt comfortable being Black, but it wasn't until I did BioExcel, met other Black students with similar interests as me, did I feel like it was okay to be who I am.
I remember actually going to La Machina, the bar that's downtown, and there's like I think one of the like black after parties was hosted there, and then I think people were playing. That's when All Right by Kendrick Lamar just came out. So like the song comes on, everyone like looks around, and like there's the big like arm circle, and everyone's just jumping like we gonna be all right over and over and over again, just like screaming. You can feel the floor shaking.
The couches, you know. The couches were definitely my preferred nap locations.
Just having a space for Black community to come together, and a place where you didn't have to kind of be immersed in the white society that surrounds us.
It's a homey feeling. It's some place that everybody was able to relax and unwind.
The sense of home and like comfort, and knowing that there's a place for me to go where I can just be myself and I can chill, I can do homework, I can kick it, we can blast music. We've thrown parties in the Black House. We also come here when we're struggling and we just need a second to, you know, recuperate and recharge.
I always feel like I can be myself. I don't feel like I need to hide parts of who I am to just be, and I always feel welcomed.
Folks are not afraid to speak their mind, and as a blunt person, it's very refreshing.
I know it's small, but I think the comfort is cool, especially in places where you don't see a lot of people like you. Like I remember just the other day, I was like walking through Tech, like the big engineering building on campus, and like I saw a random person I didn't know, he was Black, and like you don't have to know someone to give them a little nod when you walk past the hallway, just a little bit of acknowledgement to like recognize it, like, yo, you're here, I'm here, we're both here, like we understand what's up.
The resilience that we show and the innovation that we have, we're always coming up with something new.
Black people at Northwestern are persistent. Like sometimes it's annoying and sometimes it is motivating, but Black community here is persistent and it's always present through individuals pushing for it to be present.
How we always come together, even though we don't really know each other, we always find like that type of community, and when we convene, it's always lit, for lack of a better word.
Most thankful for my mom. She's always there to support me, and I really appreciate that.
I am most thankful for just my team, and my team is large, but the leader of my team for sure, my mom. Like, my mom is a rock and has been my rock. So shout out to my team and a special one to my mom.
I'm most thankful for my mom, my G-mom, my grandma, and my granddaddy, because those were the three people who raised me and got me to this point to be able to graduate from Northwestern University. I never could have imagined that I could come to a school like this and come to a school like this for free, thanks to Questbridge, but also just thanks to the endless support of my family.
That's like, who am I not thankful for? My mom, my sister, family for keeping me down, holding me down rather, not keeping me down, holding me down and keeping me, put my head on straight, my good friends, a good support system of people.
Definitely my dad. I'm thankful for my dad. I'm thankful for my mom. I'm thankful for my brothers, everybody who supported me during my time here.
Leslie Ann, oh my God, I'm getting choked. She is so amazing. She was there, she's always been there for me since I met her. She was at first my advisor for NCE when we were kind of advisorless, and that's how we built a relationship. And since then, I can't imagine what my experience at Northwestern would be like without her. She's just supported me, been my biggest cheerleader. She wrote a letter for me for Fulbright. And I feel like she always has my back even when she's not here.
I definitely am most thankful for my parents. I know that there's no way I would be at the place I am in my life without them. I definitely don't tell them that enough. But just to have them as my biggest cheerleaders, especially when going through really, really difficult, tough times at Northwestern where you just feel really isolated, I think, or you may feel that there's no one you can really talk to. I know that I always have them to go to if I need assistance, and just either like talking about my day or something really difficult that I've been dealing with.
Daphne, because she's been a presence in the Black House that's been around since my freshman year. Northwestern has been filled with a lot of ups and downs, and Daphne has always been there. She's always checked in on me. She's always been asking me how I'm doing, how am I making it. Sometimes when I just spend the night in the Black House, she knows it's been rough for me. She'll like bring me water and just kind of talk to me and see how I'm doing. So it's been great to just have her around.
My grandma, who told me just kind of keep your head up, because she was just like, this is going to be a big experience, so just have fun. I'm thankful for my friends. I've had to call them like every week, like, oh my God, I want to drop out. I have 2 weeks left, so I'm not going to do that. I'm thankful for the friends that I've made here, because like I said, we've been able to really come together and we've developed these strong bonds. And in spite of like kind of the stress of being in Northwestern, we've been able to just rise above it and just kind of come together and have a lot of fun. And I'm also thankful for a lot of the professors who've been mentors, such as Dr. Greenwell, Professor Dees, Professor Chris Benson. I think joy is being creative, because I'm a poet, so I just like writing poetry, making art, and joy is just being able to make that art without restrictions.
Knowing that there's someone I can go to, and also being a person that others can come to, just brings me joy.
Wherever there's laughter, wherever I feel like I'm at home. So that doesn't have to be like my physical home, but any body or any place that has made me feel like I can be myself.
Good people and good food, and when you put them together, it's just perfect.
Anything that makes me laugh, I guess that's what it means to me. Anything that makes my day brighter, anything that makes a dull moment a bright one.
Joy means having a mentality that can withstand just fluctuations in mood, and having a certain mentality that allows you to persevere through things even when they're not tough, but knowing that better times are ahead.